Searching for music for your next video? Then you need to check out our list. With amazing...
I had a folder for this. I had a folder. Cyborg Walrus, how are you? I'd roll with this. Why is it Isino? No. How old am I? How old do you think I am? How old do you think I am? I'm gonna answer your question with a question. Alright, I'm gonna watch this clip. I'm gonna make some notes. Let's make some notes so we can better pan it out. 31. Interesting. Add one more to that and you may be right. Let's see.
That's 78%. Cheese nips, 22%.
I thought it would be higher than 78, though.
Well, I said over 70, and you said definitely over 70. Cheese
Damn.
at 70. Well, tell everybody as bad as you think they are.
Yeah, I'm going to try cheese nips. You know who's pretty good looking? Is
Tim Allen.
Elizabeth Banks.
Elizabeth Banks.
She's got blonde hair. I don't know what else she was in.
Elizabeth Banks is pretty hot.
Elizabeth Banks. I don't know who that is. Let's see. She was in some comedy movies.
Has she?
Yeah, she's been in some comedy movies. She's been in
Mrs. Doubtfire?
like the drunk horny girl at the end. I want some fucking French toast.
This guy's crying because he... That was her?
That was her.
Oh. This guy's crying because he just won. I need to go on.
Here it is. I need to go on a game show. Hold on. 131.35. Pin it exactly. Oh, I can't use that. Oh shit. 131. Yeah, 131.35. Okay.
On a game show, man. That'd be a fucking awesome game show.
Who thinks that?
I would be awesome on
a game show, man.
If anybody who listens, there's got to be someone. I always say this shit, but out of all the people that listen to shit, one, go subscribe.
135.
Subscribe to Corin's World because you probably haven't already, you fucks. And two, you've got to know someone who works like as a contractor or some shit.
They don't know
on, like,
anybody who works at a game show, bro.
Like, put me on who, like, someone who listens has a cousin who's a light guy at Who Wants to Be a Millionaire that knows who the fucking recruiting agent is.
They don't.
I could win at least $5,000 on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Because those first couple questions is like.
I like how we've asked the audience like a few things, and there's a 0% chance that there's anything connection they have for something like that. Remember when I asked them, like, get me on the Augusta National, the Masters course.
I feel like that's harder because that's such a small. There's so many game shows. There's only one Masters.
There's not that many game shows. There's like
even if they get me on Tom and Dick's like cash grab on channel 789. Like there's
like maximum 10 game shows in the world.
No shot. Way more than that.
Way more than 10?
100%. Even
running right now. I'm not talking old school shits that don't fucking go anymore.
There's mad game shows. There's mad game shows. There's people who live in Germany that there's fucking German game shows. So you got to times everything by how many countries there are.
German, bro.
Yeah, that's a good point. They should have put me on the German show. All right, it's only got to be a U.S. show. I can maybe do some Spanish shit.
Okay, I think I'm gonna have it where maybe he goes on a German game show and then realizes that he can't answer the host questions, and then it'll transfer. I think I'm gonna do. Let's see. I'm thinking we have 2 screens. Like we'll have a conversation with both. Let me watch the rest of this and I'll go back.
Say
Do
like
some Spanish shit.
if it was a game show called like See or No, and you just like say yes or no to whatever they ask you, like
there's no game show called See or No.
there's got to be a game show called See or No where they're just like, do you want to put your head in a bucket of like donkey shit? And it's like See or No, and I'm like See, and I put my head in the donkey shit and I win like $10,000. That's got to be a real thing. And if it's not a show and you have connects in any of your Spanish speaking countries, pitch that idea, See or No.
Oh shit. See or No.
That's a fucking banger. I'm about to copyright that shit, or I'm about to write to Telemundo to get on that shit.
It's too late. You already told everybody.
I know. Fuck. Someone's got to work for Telemundo, and if I see that shit on TV in 2 weeks,
works for Telemundo. Listen.
someone fucking knows. Someone knows somebody that works at Telemundo. There's 3. If you don't know someone, you know someone who knows someone that works at Telemundo.
Oh shit.
And that's a fact.
That's not a fact.
That's the one fact, if you take away this show, is that someone who's listening knows someone who watches Telemundo.
Oh, that was so funny in so many ways.
Or who works at Telemundo.
Oh, okay. All right. On that note, guys, we love you.
Right now, go to Corin's World and fucking, like, watch every single video.
There you go. You heard the
Consecutively.
man. Go to Corin's World, watch every single video. All right. We love you guys. We're out. Peace.
All right. So I watched it and I already have some ideas.
For your
There's got to be some a game show, man.
Okay. So I think this will be the part. I think start title screen view will be 131.35 to what?
That'd be a fucking
What the
awesome
fuck?
game show.
Who thinks that?
That would be awesome.
You
On
can
a
go
game
on a
show.
game show, man.
If anybody who
That was her.
game show, man.
What
That'd
the
be a
fuck?
fucking
What the
awesome
fuck?
game show.
Who thinks that?
Let's see, 131.40. So for 5 seconds, we need a German assistance from that. But I'm thinking, yeah, maybe we. So hold on. So we have the title screen view because usually I put like the title screen, in the beginning. So we'll have that on for 5 seconds. Yeah. So as they talk, and then here. Cut to both of them talking. 131.40.
That would be awesome on a game show.
Okay. So I think we're gonna have like this view, right? So we're gonna have this view. They're gonna be talking. Let's see.
Show, man.
If anybody who listens, there's got to be someone. I always say this shit, but out of all the people that listen to this shit, one, go subscribe.
Okay, I think I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save this Corn World bit for later. So when he's like, "Go subscribe to Corn World," I'm gonna say that for the end.
The Corin's World, because you probably haven't already, you fucks. And 2, if anybody who listens, there's got to be someone. I always say this shit, but out of all the people that listen to this shit, one, go subscribe to Corin's World, because you probably haven't already, you fucks. And 2, you've got to know someone who works like as a contractor or some shit.
They don't know
on, like,
anybody who works at a game show, bro.
Like, put me on someone who listens has a cousin who's a light guy at Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Let's see. So he mentions Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. So let's see. Should I put him in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Let me see. Let's see.
That knows who the fucking
No.
recruiter recruiting agent is.
They don't
And I could
have
win.
anybody
I could win at
like
least
that.
$5,000 on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Let's see. $132.14. Millionaire? Easy 5,000. Well, I'm actually gonna make a.
Work.
Oh, this guy's crying because he just.
What's that?
Gotta be someone. I always say this shit.
Go on a game show, man.
If anybody who listens, there's got to be someone. I always say this shit, but out of all the people that listen to shit, one, go subscribe.
Let's see, 130, 149. Sub the Corin World. Let's see.
Subscribe to Corin's World because you probably haven't already, you fucks. And two, you've got to know someone who works like as a contractor or some shit.
They don't know
on, like,
anybody who works at a game show, bro.
Like put me on who like someone who listens has a cousin who's a light guy at Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
I think here.
Put me on who like someone who listens or some shit.
They don't know
on, like,
anybody who works at a game show, bro.
Like put me on who like someone who.
132. 132.02 to about 14 seconds.
Listens has a cousin who's a light guy at Who Wants to Be a Millionaire that knows who the fucking recruiting agent is.
They don't
and I could win at
like
least
that.
$5,000 on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Because those first couple questions is like.
Let's see. They're on the Millionaire Show. Let's see.
I like how we've asked the audience like a few things, and there's a 0% chance that there's anything connection they have for something like that.
I think interesting. So we're on the Millionaire Show, right? So I think once Kyle says that, let me see.
A few things.
Because those first couple questions is like.
I like how we.
Let's see, 132.18. Kyle mentions no one. Let me see, what did he say?
We've asked the audience like a few things, and there's a 0% chance that there's anything connection they have for something like that. Remember when I asked them, like, get me on the Augusta National, the Masters course.
Questions is like.
I like how we've asked the audience like a few things, and there's a 0% chance that there's anything connection they have for something like that.
All right, so I think here, 132.24. We have connections, and it could be like something from Millionaire where they poll the audience and then a poll shows up or something. Poll from Millionaire appears to show these results.
Remember when I asked them, like, get me on the Augusta National, the Masters course. I
feel like that's harder because that's such a small. There's so many game shows.
So many game shows. Let's see.
There's only one Masters.
There's not that many game shows. There's like
even if they get me on Tom and Dick's like
32, 40. Tom and Dick's. Tom and Dick's what?
Cash Grab on channel.
Tom and
789. Like there's
like maximum 10 game shows in the world.
No shot. Way more than that.
Way more than 10?
100%. Even
running
if someone's
right
listening,
now. I'm not talking old school shits that don't fucking go anymore.
There's game shows. There's mad game shows. There's people who live in Germany that there's fucking German.
Let's see. This is the mention of the German game shows. 33. 3306. German game shows. Could show.
German game shows. So you got to times everything by how many countries there are.
German, bro.
There's fucking German game shows. So you got to times everything by how many.
German. A German. Oh my god. Germain.
How many countries there are.
German, bro.
Yeah, that's a good point. You should have put me on the German game show. All right, it's only got to be a U.
Favorite video of yours? You like Jeb Bush? I like the Jeb Bush one. Jeb Bush is the only one where it has 0 dislikes, which is kind of funny because it's Jeb Bush. Even conservatives are not gonna hate that video. But I have a soft spot for the Tommy one. I really like the Tommy one. I thought that was well planned. Oh my god. I think I like the Hillary Clinton one and the Donald Trump one. I put a lot of time in that one, a lot of planning. So that's that was my favorite, but I'm kind of leaning toward the Tommy one being my favorite. I like how like that. I play with like different techniques with like her hair and everything. I don't know. I like the guy with the flip flops. She flip flop and like her face are on flip flops. I like little things. The safe space. I like the little things that I did over there. I'm like pat myself on the back, but you asked, so yeah, those two are probably my favorites. But I love all of them, obviously.
U.S. show. I can maybe do some Spanish shit. Shows.
Let me see.
There's mad game shows. There's people who live in Germany that there's fucking German game shows. So you got to times everything by how many countries there are.
German, bro.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Called the German game show. Something like that.
You should have put me on the German game show. All right, it's only got to be a U.S. show.
Let's see. Let's see.
I can maybe do some Spanish shit. Like I just say like
some Spanish shit.
If it was a game show called like See or No and you
Oh man, that's too good. That's too funny.
you just like say yes or no to whatever they ask you, like
there's no game show called See or No.
There's got to be a game show called See or No where they're just like, do you want to put your head in a bucket of like donkey shit? And it's like See or No, and I'm like see, and I put my head in the donkey shit and I win like $10,000. That's got to be a real thing. And if it's not a show and you have connects in any of your Spanish-speaking countries, pitch that idea, See or No.
Oh shit. See or No.
That's a fucking banger. I'm about to copyright that shit, or I'm about to write to Telemundo to get on that shit.
It's too late. You already told everybody.
I know. Fuck. Someone's got to work for Telemundo, and if I see that shit on TV in 2 weeks.
Works for Telemundo. Listen.
Hold on.
Shit.
It's too late. You already told everybody.
I know. Fuck. Someone's got to work for Telemundo, and And if I see that shit on TV in 2 weeks,
from Telemundo listens.
I think we'll cut to someone working for Telemundo. Mundo listens or listening in, something like that.
someone fucking knows. Someone knows somebody that works at Telemundo. There's three. If you don't know someone, you know someone who knows someone that works at Telemundo.
Oh shit.
And that's a fact.
That's not a
fact. That's the one fact if you works at Telemundo.
Oh shit.
And that's a fact.
He's so confident. He's like, that's a fact. 34, 33. That's a fact.
That's not a fact.
That's the one fact if you take away this show is that someone who's listening knows someone who watches Telemundo.
Oh, that was so funny in so many ways.
Or who works at Telemundo.
Oh, okay. All right. On that note, guys, we
Go,
love you.
right now, go to Corin's World and fucking watch every single video.
There you go. You heard the
Consecutively.
man. Go to Corin's World, watch every single video. All right, we love you guys.
All right, that was really funny. So we made a lot of good points there. The National Endowment for the Arts? I don't know what that is. Kyle doesn't support it. I don't know, but I can do a quick Google search. National Endowment for the Arts. What the fuck is this? Hello, Malevigator. How are you? National Endowment for the Arts is an independent agency of the United States federal government that offers support and funds for projects exhibiting artistic excellence. It was created by the act. Okay. Kyle doesn't support this? Has he ever done a segment on it? Like, why would you not support something like this? It's independent federal agency that funds, promotes, and creative communities. How's it funded? Independent agencies. I did not know about this. I mean, anything that supports creativity, of course I'm for. Annual budget, holy shit. What kind of projects have they funded? Let's see what was that. When it was revealed on a website run by a conservative commentator, and the budget outline submitted by to eliminate all funding for the program. Yeah, of course. Congress approved a budget that retained any that proposed for fiscal year to call and eliminate fund retained for funding for another year. Interesting. William twice has gone too far. And that's when we've reached, you know, the tipping point of fucking protesting. It's booing. Let me see. So there's. So there's a bunch of like different little things in here that we could use. But just to put them in like a quick narrative would be, let's see. I gotta think about this. Let me get my sketchbook on. Let me get my sketchbook. Where is it? Put some music back on too. Alright, let's see. Yeah, let's see. Let's get this sketchbook. Did they talk spoilers though, Malaria Gamer? Did he like spoil it for you? Or are people just people are mixed? It's a movie you just have to like get your own perspective on. I highly recommend it. I highly recommend it. It was a fantastic movie. Saw it twice. I don't see movies twice.
That's not going to happen. Donald, you're not going to be able to insult your way to the presidency. That's not going to happen. And I do have the strength.
I'm at 42 and you're at 3, so
Doesn't matter.
far I'm doing better.
Doesn't matter.
So far I'm doing better. You know, you started off over here, Jeb. You're moving over further and further. Pretty soon you're going to be off the end.
I'll lose your temper.
No spoilers, Dan. See it, man. See that movie. See the shit out of that movie. So good. You haven't seen Joker yet? Sad. You haven't seen Joker. Okay, so let's see how we start this off. So we start this off. Let's start them off in their like own corner, right? So we have like a split view. The last round of Scarlet was they said the movie was trash. I would disagree. I don't know. That's why did they say why it's trash? I assume they did not. What is the reasoning for it, for them thinking it's trash? I saw Terminator for the first time this weekend. It was fucking. That's a good movie. That's a pretty good movie. The first Terminator, not this Dark Fate nonsense. The first one. The one that started it all and ended after the second. Let's see. So we can have... Just going to talk through this. Let's see. They'll both be talking. I'll save the Ghost of the Corn World for later. See, I think I want to start him off a millionaire. It's like the Iron Sky reviews all over again. Yeah, but this is guaranteed to be a good movie. Iron Sky is very much a guilty pleasure. Let's see. So how do we transition? So they'll both be talking on both sides of the screen, right? Should we just cut to them in the millionaire? We could cut to them in millionaire, or we could like do. We could do something where we could do something interesting. I'm like thinking of like where like they're sitting down, like the view is like in the podcast, like, you know, in the room, and then we could have like the room come apart, and then like it'll transition, like, and then the other studio will come in. So like we'll take away like Corin's background and Kyle's background, and Kyle out of the way, and then Corin will like turn, and then like you'll see like the new background will be like the millionaire studio, something like that. And then we'll have him looking at the millionaire screen, obviously. If he says he can win 5,000 easy, we could have him looking at the screen where it'll be like easy question, 5,000, something like that. And then we'll have Kyle mention which Kyle's mentioned no one would have these connections. And then like it'll, you know, Corin will view Corin's front side from Millionaire, and then like we'll cut to like a background. Kyle will be in the audience. Kyle will be in the audience of Millionaire, and he's talking about how mentioned that no one have these connections, and then the poll comes up from the polling the audience or whatever that, you know, zero connections to Telemundo or whatever. And then like and then there's so many game shows. Like they'll have a quick conversation in the millionaire seat. And then like I don't care if I have to go to Tom and Dick's Cash Grab, and then like we'll do another transition so we'll take the background again from Millionaire. And then a new background will come up with like a sign that says, you know, it's a new game show, Tom and Dick's Cash Grab, and Kyle will be in the background. So do you know anything about this Millionaire Gamer? So what's up with this? Like Trump filed for residency in Florida now? So now is he official Florida resident? How is that how it works? You know, obviously he's still the president, but like, why would someone be prepping for that now? That's a weird thing. Why would you declare your residency? Hey, how are you, man? Ponymater. Ponymater? Yeah, Ponymater. How are you? We're doing a script. We're doing another Kyle and Corin. We're doing another Kyle and Corin. Trying to figure out the script right now. I have like a lot of pieces to work with. I love your animations too, man. I've been like, you know, popping in your streams as well. You make good stuff. You make really good stuff. And are you from Japan? Where are you from? Because I see you like working in like cafes and stuff. That's pretty cool. Let's see. I think I have. Anyone who they get tried to get $1 million to choose to make a with their joking Corin's world. Can I choose between $1 million, which ends up being Corin's world? So Corin's world would be like an amusement park or something. Are you from South Korea? Okay, well, I was close. That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool. Let's see. That's an interesting point, Cyborg, but I'm trying to think. I have to work with the audio as well. I want to like work with the audio to tell like a story. So how would the audio get us to an amusement park? I could maybe when like at the end I plan to have Corin say like he'll end with like subscribe to Corin's World, you fucks. And then like maybe it'll like, you know, the background could be like Corin like holding a basketball or holding a ball like the globe, and it's like twirling around. And it's like a statue or something. I don't know. Trying to think. From the millionaire. So from the millionaire thing, we'll transition to Tom and Dick's cash grab. And then from that, we'll transfer to German game shows. Or what would be or maybe we could like change Tom and Dick to like a German name, like Franz's Friends Cash Grab or something like that. Or it would be a transition to another game show called the German Game Show or something. And then, it's like sort of coming together in my head. Let's see. So Kyle will say, "You can't speak German, bro." Well, you can't speak. I think here we'll have like, Kyle and Corin like on the podiums, and I think you'll have a host. And then you ask him a question, and the question looks like it's written in German. And then Kyle will mention, "Oh, you can't speak German, bro." And then they'll say, "That's a good point." Yeah, it's kind of. What is something you and Hitler agree about? Jesus Christ, bro. That's heavy. I think I like German Game Show better. It's like stupid but like simplistic at the same time. The German Game Show. I need to like find someone who speaks German and writes German. Or I could like easily Google translate that, but so I think from the German Game Show, we'll transfer to You Can't Speak German. We'll transfer to a US game show. And I'm thinking like between all these game shows, should it be something where we'll just change the sign and we'll change the background or something? I'm thinking maybe we'll do that, and like we'll have the podiums and they'll like change colors or something. Or they won't change color. I think like just the background, the logo will change color. So we'll have like two podiums, and then the sign will come right behind them or something. That'll change, and then like the background will change or something. So from the U.S. game show, we'll do some Spanish shit, and then Sí o No, and then he mentioned Sí o No, and then the Sí o No logo will come down, and he'll talk about that for a little bit. I think this might work. And then I think we'll cut to when he mentioned someone got to work for Telemundo, and then we'll like cut. It'll like pan out, and it'll show like Kyle and Corin on a TV screen, and then someone like at Telemundo's watching them is like, he's like, is he talking to me? Someone from Telemundo knows about this. Merkel in the background, the German one. Interesting. I could have like maybe like the make it like a MAGA inspired game show. Or I could do like MAGA the game show. I don't know, something like that. Something like that, we'll see. And the host will have someone with like a MAGA hat or something. I don't know, we'll see. But I kind of like the way it would transition though. Like we'll start in their studios or their rooms, and then like the background will slowly transition to like a game show. It's very game show-esque, I think. So maybe we'll do that. I think I like that transition. German metal bands. Well, they sound angry as it is. Germans do. I can't imagine what metal sounds like. Iceland has some nice music. Iceland seems like a great country. I want to check out Iceland. I can't imagine what Iceland. What do you call Iceland? People from Iceland? Icelanders? I know that's not right, but this is the Dutch. I can't play it because I'm probably gonna get a copyright strike, but I imagine it's very angry. Okay, so I think I pretty much laid it out. Let's see. And I think maybe I'll end it with, someone has to work for Telemundo or whatever, and that's a fact. And then Kyle next to him will be like, that's not a fact. And he starts laughing. And they both start laughing. And it's like Corin's like, ha 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 ha. And then like it zooms in Corin. He's like, go subscribe to Corin's World, you fucks. And I think it'll end there or something like that. Alright, let me plan this out. Let's see. So here we're going to start off with them talking, right? Cut to both of them talking. Millionaire. Should I get my tablet and do this? See if I can get my tablet. I think I want to just do that instead of writing it down. Let's see. Bear with me. Get this tablet ready. 'Cause I don't use this thing enough. I really should. Such a nice tablet. Such a nice tablet. Look at it. It's so nice. What kind of World War II joke of Germany invading Poland have you heard before? What? Oh man, this is good. Plug it in. Get this going. Okay. Oh wait a minute, I have the wrong one. Okay, where's my screen at? Where's my screen at? Okay, there we go. Okay, perfect. Powdered fat. Okay. Okay. So here we can get rid of this for now. Okay. Let's open up Illustrator. Let's do some sketching. How long does it usually take? It depends how often I stream or how often I work on it. If I usually stream 2 hours and 2 hours to 3 hours. The Corin Core one took a few weeks. Took like a month and a half or something. But like I only worked on it like during a stream, so it was like every 2 hours every day or so. It takes a while, man. Like today I wanna plan out I want to have at least the script finalized, so I can like some groundwork done, you know. So I feel like I'm making some headway. Then from the script, I can do, I can plan out the storyboard and plan everything out, making sure the audio's like where it needs to be, depending on where what they do and things like that. But let me see. Let me see. I'm gonna show you. I want to look up the time actually. Hold on. So you guys might be experiencing some issues with YouTube right now. It's like acting up. But let me see uploads. So the Corin Corn one, let me see. So I started the Corin Corn one 5 months ago. Damn, that long ago? Actually, let's see. They're not showing here. The music makes me want to makes me want more than be. Jesus Christ, bro, that is hardcore. Okay, so so I finished the Corin Corn one the 23rd. Yeah, I finished the 23rd of August. And I started it brainstorming July. I started around June 4th. So 1, 2, 2.5 months. But this is like streaming, every day mostly. Like here's another break I took for 4 days. So I didn't do it every day. And I had to do a few models. I had to do the Corin model, which is already done. And I had to do the Wolf Blitzer model, so let's see. Yeah, production began the 20th. And the create little thing. And then I kind of this would have been done I'd say a month earlier, but it came to a point where people had ideas had earlier ideas. So I had to like revamp it pretty much, and like go back in and like add more to it, then create more elements. So like it took some delaying, but it did take some time. Kev the King, yeah, we are officially working on See or No. Officially. God damn. Are you guys experiencing buffering and shit? Or is the quality just like shitty? Let me see if turning this on will do anything. I don't know if this will do anything, but we'll give it a try. Alright. Nothing's happening? Okay, so everything's okay then? Hopefully. I'm trying to open up a file. My computer is bugging out. God, everything's not responding today. What the fuck? Everything is just breaking. This is one of the clearest live streams you've ever seen. Okay, then YouTube is lying to me. YouTube is lying to me. Doing storyboard. Yeah, I'm kind of like planning it out. I'm gonna like sketch what I think should happen and how the transition should go. I'd like to get your input, Kev the King, if you have any too as well. Cancel. Hold on, if I can get this damn program to open. Jesus Christ. Just fucking open. Just fucking open. It's fucking terrible. You know what I'm talking about, Millennial Gamer. You know. Okay, here we go. Thank God. Okay, where's the file? Hurry it up now. Okay. Okay, put that over here. Okay. Remind me later, shithead. Okay. Hallelujah. Okay. So this is what we're going to do, guys. I want to do it here so you guys can actually see what I'm drawing instead of me drawing in my sketchbook. Okay, so here, let's go back here. I don't know why it's like finicky like that. You see, like, there's a circle and it clears up, but is there a different tool I can use? Is there a pencil tool here? Whatever. It's just gonna be like weird like that. I get shot a bunch of. It's like it all happened at once with the lag. Okay. So this is what I'm thinking, right? Hold on. Let me get this open. Wait, what? Were Butters? Hold on. Episode of South Park where Butters is Mexican at the end. He puts his hands up and every Mexican screams, "Oh, mantequilla? Mantequilla?" No, I've never was this what the... No, this was what I forgot what that episode was. But everyone says, "See you on the..." All right, let me run through this. Let me see. So this is my idea, right? So first, God, why? Okay. So we're gonna start off here. I mean, they both have fucking spiky hair. Yeah, this is not as responsive as in Illustrator. I mean, as Adobe, whatever, but... Let's see. So, we're going to start off here, the screen, with our podcast view. And then I'm thinking that they'll talk a little bit, and then Corin mentioned something about winning $5,000 easy, a millionaire. So, oh my God, why are you saving? Hey. Oh my God. Hey. Okay, thank you. Jesus Christ. So he mentioned something about millionaire, right? So this is millionaire. My God, I can't write in these. I don't know why it's not as responsive in Illustrator. It's pretty responsive in Animate. I don't know, it's weird. Okay. So this will be millionaire. So, and Corin will have like that. We'll have that big screen behind him. And like a little audience, right? Dude, this is like hella not responsive. What the fuck? I really don't like it. Why is it not responsive? Whatever. Let's deal with it. So we'll cut to the millionaire, and then he mentions that no one... that it would be easy to get $5,000. So then we'll cut to the screen, right? And then it'll be like, I think it's like dollar amount, like $1. And it'll show like easy or something. And we'll do that for other ones until like 5,000. Oh, too many O's. There you go. Yeah, we'll cut to that screen. Is it input lag? I have no idea, dude. It's like a weird thing. It's like it varies on like different programs. It's weird, but whatever. We're just sketching shit out. So he mentions that the millionaire would be easy to get 5,000, right? So we cut to the screen to show like all the questions are easy up to 5,000, which they pretty much are. And then Kyle mentioned something about no one would have. I love how no one would have these connections. So we'll pan something like that. So Kyle will say something. Hey Donald, how are you, buddy? What are you drawing? What are you drawing? So Kyle mentioned something about no one would have these connections, and then you like a poll from the audience comes down. Hold on. So he mentions that. And then like a poll. Hold on. Then a poll appears. Corin is still in the hot seat. Kyle is still talking. Something like that. Drunk as fuck? Oh shit, bro. Drink some water, bruh. Hail. Well, I would never have guessed that. Where'd you go out tonight, Donald? You just hit up a bar? Alright, let's see. So, Kyle mentioned this, so like we have a poll. And then Corin says, "Oh, there's too many game shows. Even if I have to go on, now see, so it's gonna be a poll." Kyle mentioned something where like, no one would have these connections to like people that know people in game shows. Corin says something like that, and then like a poll will come down. That's like a poll of the audience because he's a millionaire, right? Obviously, what's the option? To poll the audience. So a poll like that would come down where there's like 0% of the audience knows someone for help Corin or something like that. I think that meshes well with what they're talking, So then Corin mentions that there's so many game shows, even if he has to go on Tom and Dick's Cash Grab or whatever. Actually, should I replay the segment? Let me replay the segment because there's like a bunch of new people here. Let me see. Let me pause this shit. Let me replay this segment for you. It's not that long. Just so you guys can get a feel for what I'm talking about. It's like 4 minutes.
Elizabeth Banks. I don't know who that is. Let's see.
Is she?
No. Horny girl at the end. The one driving. I want some fucking French.
This guy's crying because he just won.
Yeah, watch this.
I need to go on a game show, man. That'd be a fucking awesome game show.
Who thinks that?
I would be awesome on a game show.
Go on a game show, man.
If anybody who listens, there's got to be someone. I always say this shit, but out of all the people that listen to shit, one, go subscribe to Corin's World because you probably haven't already, you fucks. And two, you've got to know someone who works like as a contractor or some shit.
They don't know anybody who works at a game show, bro.
Like put me on someone who listens has a cousin who's a light guy at Who Wants to Be a Millionaire that knows who the fucking recruiting agent is.
They don't.
I could win at least $5,000 on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Because those first couple questions is like.
I like how we've asked the audience like a few things, and there's a 0% chance that there's anything connection they have for something like that. Remember when I asked them like, get me on the.
The poll will be like 0% chance that Corin ever gets on Millionaire or something like that. It would be like a funny thing like that.
Augusta National, the Masters course.
Well, I feel like that's harder because that's such a small. There's so many game shows. There's only one Masters.
There's not that many game shows. There's like
even if they get me on Tom and Dick's like cash grab on.
Okay, so like here he'll mention like they just showed the poll in Millionaire, and then here Corin will be like, "There's so many game shows. There's not many game shows," and then when he mentions like, "Oh, I just get me on Tom and Dick's cash grab or something," so the background will like come apart. It's like a studio, and then like it'll be replaced with like other things like from Tom and Dick's cash grab or whatever. That'll be like a transition.
On channel 789. Like there's
like maximum what? Maximum 10 game shows in the world.
No shot. Way more than that.
Way more than 10?
100%. Even
running right now. I'm not talking old school shits that don't fucking go anymore.
And maybe a question on Tom and Dick's will be how many game shows are there or something like that. And Corin's answer will be they're mad game shows. Something like that.
There's game shows. There's mad game shows. There's people who live in Germany that there's fucking German game shows.
And now he's going to make the point about the German game show. So now it'll change from a Tom and Dick's game show to a German game show. And we're still deciding whether we want to be like, do you agree with like what Hitler was saying game show or something like that? But I think I like the German game show better. So like the logo will come down and it'll show like that or whatever to make show to show that like the game show has changed, the background has changed.
You got to times everything by how many countries there are.
You can't speak German, bro.
And then here, yeah, you can't speak German, bro. Kyle will be like next to him on the podium, and he'll be like, but you can't speak German because he'll be asking a question in German from a game show.
Yeah, that's a good point. They should have put me on the German game show. All right, it's only got to be a U.S. show.
And then he says U.S. show, so now the background will change again. And then like another USA logo will come out. It could be like MAGA the game show or something like that. I don't know. Or USA game show.
I could maybe do some Spanish shit.
And now he mentions Spanish shit, and then it'll quickly change again to finally "sí o no."
If like I just say,
or like the word some Spanish shit will come down as a sign, or I don't know, something like that.
Like, some Spanish shit.
If it was a game show called like "sí or no,"
and now it'll be "sí o no,"
and you just like say yes or no to whatever they ask you, like
there's no game show called "sí or no."
There's got to be a game show called "sí or no" where they're just like, "Do you want to put your head in a bucket of like donkey shit?" And it's like "sí or no," and I'm like "sí," and I put my head in the donkey shit and I win like $10,000. That's got to be a real thing. And if it's not a show, and you have connects in any of your Spanish-speaking countries, pitch that idea, "sí or no."
Oh shit. "Sí or no."
That's a fucking banger. I'm about to copyright that shit, or I'm about to write to Telemundo to get on that shit.
It's too late. You already told everybody.
I know. Fuck. Someone's got to work for Telemundo.
And now you say like someone's got to work for Telemundo, and then it'll cut to it'll pan out, because they're on a game show, obviously, so they'd be on TV. So the TV, or they would pan out to they're on a TV, and then someone from Telemundo's watching them or something, and he's like writing all these ideas down or something for "sí o no" the game show.
And if I see that shit on TV in 2 weeks,
works for Telemundo.
Listen, someone knows somebody that works at Telemundo. There's three. If you don't know someone, you know someone who knows someone that works at Telemundo.
Oh shit.
And that's a fact.
That's not a fact.
maybe like so we'll pan back from the Telemundo guy to the game show, and then what did he say? He said somebody that knows somebody works for Telemundo, and then that'll be like his answer, or the question will be, do you know someone who works at Telemundo? And then he'll be like, oh, somebody knows somebody or somebody that works for Telemundo, and that'll be his answer to the question. And then he'll say that's a fact, and then Kyle's answer would be like that's not a fact, and it'll be like a buzzer, like wrong.
That's the one fact if you take away this show is that someone who's listening knows someone who watches Telemundo.
Oh, that was so funny in so many ways.
Whoever works at Telemundo.
Oh, okay. All right. On that note, guys.
And then it'll end by saying, go subscribe to Corin's World, you fucks. And then like the game show will end or something like that. Kind of have ideas playing around right now, but that's pretty much the vision I see. Corin is always plugging away. All right, so let's see. So he shows the poll. Hey Murdoch, welcome, buddy. Didn't think you'd show up. Let's see. So you show the poll, and then it'll transition. Tom and Dick's game show. Like the sign will come down. Yeah, Donald is drunk as fuck, so careful what you say. Drunk words or sober thoughts, or whatever the expression is. Let's see. And then from Tom and Dick's, yeah, we might go on for a little bit longer, Murdoch, but not too long. Donald is really drunk. Yo, guys, I saw Terminator this weekend. For the first time ever. That movie was pretty fucking dope. Pretty fucking dope. And it's such a shame to know that, like, after 2, it's just downhill. It's like, 1 ended on such a good, like, world-building cliffhanger. Like, I really want to, like... I really hope, like... Or would have hoped, like, the franchise would have been better than just being good, not being good after 2. That autocorrect, though. That autocorrect. Tom and Dick's. Dude, I'm pissed that, like, it doesn't get better after 2. Like, there's one more good Terminator movie. That's it. Like, I'm kind of pissed because, like, 1 ended so well. That twist was like, that twist stuck with me. That twist really like affected me. I'm thinking like, so he's not John Connor's friend. And spoilers for Terminator 1. he's not John Connor's friend, right? But he's a friend or a soldier, and so did he go back in time to stop the Terminator, or did he go back in time to stop the war from ever happening? Is that what he did? I forget which one was the reason. I think it was to stop the Terminator. Or to stop Skynet's mission. But like, he impregnates the woman who he's supposed to protect, and then that baby is John Connor. What the fuck? That is such like a giant mind fuck. So you go back in time to prevent it, but in a sense you've laid the groundwork. No, I'm just talking about one. I'm talking about Arnold. The first Arnold. Because I know he comes back. He comes back like multiple times, but I don't know why. I don't want to know why. Don't spoil that for me, but I don't know if Kyle Reese went back to prevent... He went back to protect Sarah, but did he go back to protect her from the Terminator, or did he go back to like... Yeah, I think that was his mission. His mission was to protect Sarah, so I think like he had to stop the Terminator from killing her. Something like that. I gotta watch it again. That movie was so good. That movie definitely showed its age. Oh boy. Some of the shots with Arnold looked pretty bad. It looked like he was like a Halloween mask. All right. I gotta see two. And see where they take it. But it's unfortunate that it doesn't get better than that, because this could have been a great franchise. It's unfortunate it's not, because after one ended, I'm like, yo, I want to see more. But like they don't stick it, you know. The movies are just like all terrible. They got too convoluted. Let's see. After Tom and Dick's, then they go to yeah, I've heard Terminator 2 is the best one. I've heard some people say Terminator 1's better than Terminator 2. But we'll see what camp I'm in. Must be the sign falls. Yeah, I gotta go back to that tweet, Murdoch. I forget about that. Florida's full of drug addicts. Dude, you live in Florida. You should know this. I know this, and I'm not from Florida. Oh, you asked me on Twitter right before? Okay, I'll check it out. I'll check it out after. So the German game show. And then it'll pan to Kyle asking, but you can't speak German. Something like that. You feel that strong about it, huh, Donald? We'll see. Maybe I like the first one over the second one. Maybe. But I'm getting the vibe that, like, James Cameron was very good at... And James Cameron did Alien as well, right? He did the Aliens franchise in the beginning? If I'm remembering that correctly. But... If that's true, like, he's pretty good at setting up, like... the monster or the threat, because the first movie is okay, we're gonna have one of these things. We're gonna have one Terminator or one alien, and then in the second movie we're gonna have like a shitload of aliens, a shitload of Terminators. Like, that's kind of interesting, or interesting way to set up a universe where you're gonna set up this one unstoppable thing. And then in the second one, you're gonna have like a multitude of like multitude of those fuckers. Shit. So, the second, I gotta see the second. I'm actually itching to see the second one. I have it on Blu-ray, but I told my girl we'd wait until. I know you're not exaggerating. Everyone tells me that. My girl wanted to see the second one really bad, but we didn't have time. Let's see. Wait, I'm confused. What the hell are you saying, Murdoch? What the hell? Hold on. Yes, just before. Hold on.
No, kid. You and I have just become the first four-wheeled motorcycle team in history.
Okay, let me see. So Kyle mentions that you can't speak German. All right, Donald, take it easy, buddy. Stay hydrated. Don't sleep on your back. You'll puke in your mouth. Stay hydrated, dude. I'm impressed. He's a pretty good drunk. He doesn't misspell his words. Okay, so he mentions that he can't speak German. And then it'll transition to like USA. The toy is activated.
It's YouTube Music. Download the app today and get a trial of Music Premium on us. Restrictions apply.
We transition to the US in one. And then he did some Spanish shit. And then Sí o No comes down. Something like that. Yeah, what the hell is that? Oh, I get it. My bad, Murdoch. My bad. Oh, the Oh, I thought you were talking about the libertarian things. That's not how you spell libertarian. My bad. My bad. Yeah, that Halloween costume was really weird. Like they talk down to her like all the time, like, oh, she's a bartender. I'm like, dude, that's working class. Like, you've clearly shown your true colors and how you feel about bartending and working class people. Yeah, these programs are slowing up today. Thank God. I don't know why it's so slow here. Okay, so I think we'll cut to someone working for Telemundo. It's the Telemundo logo, but it's a pretty shitty one, but... Oh, I did not know that, Murdoch. I did not know that. Yeah, man. Bartending is nothing to be ashamed of. Like, it's hard work. It's hard to be bartender. You gotta, like, be on demand. You gotta be, like, on demand. Like, whenever somebody wants a drink, like, that shit is not easy. You gotta know all these drinks. You gotta know how to mix it right. Like, it's a lot, man. Nothing to be ashamed of. Okay, so somewhere from Telemundo, and then I'll cut back to them. Oops. Cut back to them. Something like that. So this is like a really, really rough sketch of how it would be pretty much laid out. Or I think it will be, so. Oh my god. I think we might end the stream soon. Pretty tired. I don't know why. Catching up with sleep. Daylight savings in America. There's a lot of Polish hate going on tonight. Poland. There's some Poland people. I think I like this layout. I think I like how this is laid out. You never sleep. Well, that'll catch up with you, man. Eventually it'll catch up with you. Oh my god. Alright, I gotta finalize this, but I think I like how this is flowing. And if I can like pull off the background transitions, as I was saying before, like it's pretty much like they're being relocated to like different areas without moving. I think that'd be kind of cool. Would have been, I would have said, yeah, Corin did not say Swiss game show, so maybe next time. All right. Those damn Swedes. Oh my god. Alright. I'm actually very tired, guys. I'm like trying to like keep it together, but I think we've done a good amount tonight. Sorry to cut it off so early, but I'm kind of beat. I'm kind of feeling a little out of it. So I think I'll look at this, think about the, think this over, sleep on it, and then I think we'll try and finalize a script tomorrow and see if we can finalize not a script, but like a storyboard, pretty much. We can see if we can do that. So we'll see how that goes, but I think for now we'll end it. Sorry for ending it so early. Tomorrow hopefully I'll feel better, but yeah. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Really appreciate it. I'll talk to you guys mañana. Murdoch, have a good rest of your day. Peace out.